What's going on, guys? Welcome to week 11. We're taking on the number 7 team in the country in Texas A&M. They're 7-1 on the season. We've got the advantage down the board, as we have in most matchups this season, but Corso's picking Texas A&M. Maybe he sees something that we don't. Let's go ahead and jump into the highlights and see who ends up winning this one. It's good to be back home for this final 3-game stretch of the regular season, starting off with this one against number 7 Texas A&M. Let's start this last stretch off on a good foot. Texas A&M going to get the ball first, second and short early in the drive. Pass over the middle is complete to Mitchell for 17 yards, able to get a first down there. Across midfield now, 3rd and 10, play action. Dane over to the right side finds Westover, who's brought down just short of the first down. Going to be 4th and 1 for the Aggies. They're going to go for it here. Dane hands it off. Nope. Play action. Finds a man, Claiborne, open on the right side. He's going to take it all the way in for a 28-yard touchdown. On that 4th down play, they were able to convert and a lot more. 7-0 is going to be the score here midway through the first quarter. First possession for our offense. On 3rd and 1, Allen Samuel Jr. stumbles forward for the first down. Got just enough there to convert. On 3rd and 4, Faunuku rolling out right, looking, can't find anybody open, going to take off himself, makes a man miss, and he's got room down the sideline, gets a block, and gets all the way down to the 12-yard line before he's taken down. Big 32-yard run. He's going to be doing a lot of that in this game. 1st and 10, Faunuku rolling out right, finds Miles Ray across the middle and gets a great block to walk into the end zone there for a 12-yard touchdown. Going to tie this game up at 7. 3 minutes left in the first. 3rd down and 9 for A&M. Pass over to the left side. And I don't know what happened there. I swapped to Chris Hare-Griffin and he just stopped moving. So they're able to get the first down. But on 3rd and 10, a couple plays later, Rashawn Dane's going to go down for a big 8-yard loss on the sack, forcing a punt from A&M. Next drive for our offense, Justin Brooks tiptoes on the sideline for a 15-yard gain. 2nd and 3, pass over to the right. Justin Brooks once again gets the foot down. And we've got a 1st and goal. A couple plays later on 3rd down and goal, Faunuku rolling out right, trying to find somebody. He's going to take off and somehow gets into the end zone there. Little miscommunication on the defense, and that's going to give us another 7 points. 14-7 is the score at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter action, handoff right side. Lowry takes it for a big gain, breaks a tackle, gets across midfield down to about the 39-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Dane over the middle finds Claiborne. Once again, he's got a 3rd down conversion. That's going to be 12 yards. And A&M in the red zone now on 3rd and 4. Dane dropping back, taking a shot to the end zone. Open man Douglas, but he wasn't able to hang on to it. Lucky break for us, and A&M's going to settle for the 3 points. That kick up and good. That makes it 14-10 midway through the second quarter. Faunuku over the middle here is complete to Gerard Cole. Gets 22 yards on the play. And another 1st down for us. Option keeper for Faunuku. Going to take it up the middle. Gets a block. Makes a move and gets the left edge. And dives for the pylon. He's in for a 29-yard touchdown run. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Make it 21-10. Dane off his back foot, able to complete that one to Norm Mitchell for 15 yards and convert on 3rd down there. I can't really tell what down it is. I don't know what down it is at this point, but he's able to complete the pass on the right side, and a couple of missed tackles later, he gets all the way down to the 12-yard line. Just poor defense by me playing these guys. And a couple plays later, Jordan Lowry's going to take it in on a big stiff arm at the end of the play to get the touchdown from 13 yards out. Texas A&M's offense, they came to play today. They're staying in this game. But on the first play of the drive, pass to the left side, Brian Miller makes his man miss and takes it down the left side. He's going to get all the way into the end zone for a huge touchdown. Micah Faunuku starting off the game 10 of 12 with 2 touchdowns already, over 170 yards passing and 2 rushing touchdowns, making his Heisman statement here in this game so far. A&M able to convert on 3rd and short there. They've got another one, 3rd and 4. Dane dropping back, finds Claiborne over the middle. He's been the 3rd down conversion guy, and he gets this one into the red zone down to the 15. 3rd down and 3 for A&M. Dane dropping back, looking over the middle, and what a play by Trevor Hawker to knock that pass down. That's going to set them up for a 4th and 3, and that's just a huge stop for our defense there in the red zone. 1st and 10 for us on our next drive with less than a minute left in the half. Completes the pass over to Miles Ray across the middle for 16 yards. We've got 1 timeout left trying to get this ball down the field and get some points before halftime. Under 40 seconds now. Comeback route for Brian Miller, able to call it in on the left sideline for 16 yards. 37 seconds left now. Faunuku rolling out right. Can't find anyone. Going to take it himself. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Plows over a man and gets finally taken down at the 25. 1st and 10. Rolling out right. Looking. Can't find anybody. Going to take off once again. Gets it down to about the 11 before he steps out of bounds to avoid the hit there. He's already over 100 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, nearly 200 yards through the air. On 2nd and 4, he's going to squeeze that one into a tight window to Miles Ray, and he hauls it in for a 5-yard touchdown with 10 ticks left on the clock. We're going to take a 35-20 lead into the half, and our offense looking immaculate. Defense needs a little work. But they've made the stops when it counts, forced field goals, and that's been the key to this first half. First play from scrimmage in the second half. Faunuku breaks it outside on the option keeper. 1 man to beat. It's a foot race, and he's going to win it. Huge 75-yard touchdown run by Faunuku. And he's having a monster game throwing the ball and running the ball. Make it 42-20 on the first play of the second half. 3rd down and 7 for A&M on their opening drive. That pass off the mark, and they're going to go 3 and out to start the third quarter. We get the ball back on the punt. 3rd down and 9 later on our next drive. Faunuku looking, has all the time in the world. Hit as he throws. That one was not the right read, but luckily wasn't picked off. We're going to have to kick a 60-yard field goal with Adam Wales, and he knocks it through. What do you expect? He's just, he's basically a machine that just makes field goals every time. Pass over the middle, picked off by Deshaun Okocha. And A&M's offense is just imploding here in the second half. Next drive, Wildcat formation for Allen Samuel Jr. He takes the snap. He's going to fake the run and throw it, and this one's way off the mark and picked off by Licata of the defense. Remind me never to run that play again. 1st down and 10 for A&M on their next drive after the interception. Dane looking, hit as he throws, finds Douglas with a one-handed catch over the middle for a 30-yard gain. Nice catch there by Roman Douglas to keep the drive alive. To A&M across midfield now inside the 40. Dane looking. He's going to go down this time. Brian Dixon with a big hit on the quarterback. Going to make it 3rd down and long. Next play, Dane dropping back. Hit as he throws once again, but Tony Stankster holds it in. Not going to be able to make it to the 1st down line. Again, that's the guy we tried to recruit a couple of years ago. He ended up settling with Texas A&M, and he's got to be feeling bad about that decision. 1st down and 10, 45-23 after the field goal. Faunuku gets hit as he throws, and that's picked off by Tellis Davis, the middle linebacker. Just an unfortunate break there for Faunuku as he had no protection on the play. But we are able to get the stop on the 2-point conversion to keep this a 16-point game. Next drive for the offense, Faunuku rolling out right. Can't find anyone. Their man defense has been locked down, but he fumbles the ball when he's hit. Prater's going to pick it up for A&M, and they're still in this game. Still a 2-score game. A&M gets the ball back. 3rd down and 4 late in this 3rd quarter. Dane drops back, going left, finds a man, but he drops it. Another drop there on 3rd down is going to force a field goal from Texas A&M. Just kidding. They're going to go for it after a false start penalty, put them out of field goal range. And that's going to be knocked down by Deshaun Okocha. He's having a great day back in the secondary. And we get the ball back on downs. 3rd down, Faunuku rolling out right, going to take off himself, gets a big gain, gets out of bounds before taking the hit. 17 yards on the play. On 3rd and 4 now in the red zone from the 11-yard line. Faunuku dropping back, just having to roll out because they've got everybody covered. And he's going to fumble the ball again. This time, luckily, it's picked up by Miles Ray. They would review it and determine that it was not a fumble, and he got the 1st down. So 1st down and 10 here. Next play, Faunuku on the option keeper, taking it up the middle, gets clobbered and loses the ball again. This time it's picked up by Texas A&M's Blackwell. And A&M on third down here within their own 10-yard line is going to get the pass completed to Mitchell, and he breaks a tackle with a huge gain down the right sideline. Takes it 50 yards down to the 44-yard line. And A&M driving now, still down by only 2 scores. Dane over the middle to Mitchell, who hauls in another one. This time he gets 18 yards on the play. And a little bit later in the drive, third down from the 3-yard line. Denzel Keys the third, able to take it in from 3 yards out. A&M is a 2-point conversion away from making this a 1-score ball game. Can we get another stop? Lowry on the handoff up the middle. Can't really tell what happened there, but they did call him short. And it's going to be a 10-point game at this point. Under 3.5 minutes or 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That third down pass was ill-advised and knocked down, so A&M gets the ball back on their own 5 after a beautiful punt. Dane over the middle, that one's knocked down, and on 4th and 9 at their own 5-yard line, they're definitely going to have to punt this thing away. Down by 10. Damian Kaba on the punt return, taking it outright. He's got speed, he's got blockers. Only the punter to beat, he beats him, cuts back inside. Beautiful move there, and he's going to take this punt back 48 yards for a touchdown, putting us up by 3 scores, and that ought to be enough to put A&M away. 4th and 6, last hope for the Aggies. Dane dropping back to pass, under pressure, pass over the middle to Sangster's complete. He almost gets to the first down, but he's brought down short. And we get the ball back on downs with 2.5 minutes left in this one. 2nd down and 12, need a first down to put the Aggies away. Fauanuku on the keeper, going to take it all the way down to about the 21-yard line. And that's going to do it. We're going to be able to take a knee here and end this game with a 52-35 victory. And other than the unfortunate turnovers, definitely a Heisman statement game for Micah Fauanuku with over 250 yards rushing and passing and a bunch of touchdowns. That one being my favorite, diving for the pylon there for the touchdown. We got robbed of some letters here on the stats, so you'll have to just do your best to try to interpret what all of this means, but we outgained them in the game. We turned it over 4 times, but we ended up winning. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the top 25 matchups here in Week 11. Kansas gets a 14-7 win over number 9 Colorado. Cincinnati takes down number 11 Kansas State 31-28. Indiana is going to take down number 12 Michigan 44-28. Number 17 Ohio State gets a 34-22 win over number 18 Penn State. South Carolina takes down number 14 Florida 38-28. BYU takes down number 13 UCF 35-21. Number 6 Florida State gets a 45-41 upset over number 3 Clemson. And that's going to do it for this week's top 25 matchups. Going to go ahead and move on to Week 12. So we finally made it to the bye week. Luckily, we're going to be able to get some guys some rest, heal up some injuries. Micah Fauanuku's rib injury should be fully healed by the end of this bye week. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the... we did get 1 commitment this week, so let's go ahead and take a look at him. Really solid commit this week with 4-star outside linebacker Thomas Kelly at 6'2", 217. He's an 81 overall, scouted up 11 points from a 70. He got really good stats across the board, 91 acceleration, 87 hit power is really good, and actually pretty decent coverage skills for a linebacker. So this guy should be a key player for us in the next few years. Micah Fauanuku still sitting on top of the Heisman list here. Surprise here with CeCe Jackson, tight end from Hawaii, is number 2 on the Heisman list, having a huge season. Looks like they're playing him at running back because he's got 20 carries, 131 yards. So I don't know what's going on over there in Hawaii, but they've got this guy number 2 on the Heisman list. Conference standings here in the bye week, we are sitting at the top of the SEC West with the only other undefeated team in the conference, Oklahoma, at 9-0 on our schedule for next week. So going to be number 1 versus number 2, assuming that they win their game this week. That should be an interesting one. And then, not the Sun Belt, in the East, Georgia sitting atop the division at 9-1. They did lose to Florida, so maybe there's a situation. I don't think they played Georgia Tech at the end of the season. Yeah, so Georgia's already clinched the East. So if we're able to get the win over Oklahoma, we will be clinching the West and taking on Georgia in the SEC championship game. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the top 25 matchups here in Week 12, our bye week. BYU going to take down number 15 Kansas State 35-28. Number 7 Clemson gets a 42-28 win over number 12 Georgia Tech. Number 3 Utah goes to 10-0 on the season with a 45-17 win over number 20 Cincinnati. So Colorado, after starting off the season 7-0, has now dropped their 3rd straight game, this time to number 25 UCF, 35-28. Looks like UCF went 18-0 in the 4th to win it. And that's going to be it for this week's top 25 matchups. We're going to go ahead and move on to week 13. No new recruits this week, so that's going to do it for this video. We've got number 2 Oklahoma in tomorrow's video for week 13, so be sure to tune in for that one. If you don't mind, if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff for me. I really appreciate it. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's matchup against Oklahoma.